And we start with big overnight news this morning. A house fire has more than a dozen people evacuated from their homes in Albuquerque. News 13's David Romero is live out where this is happening. David, where are you? What's going on right now?
Well, Matt, we're pretty much in the middle of nowhere as far as North Albuquerque is concerned. As you can see behind me, there's nothing out here. The scene has long since been cleared. The house is actually down an alleyway. It's even impossible for us to get our live truck through there because there is low-hanging trees. But as you can see, everything is okay for right now. Now, earlier it was a different scene. Now, crews say the fire erupted in an abandoned home just off of Edith and Vineyard area in northeast Albuquerque. This was around 12:30 this morning. Firefighters say flames were as high as 20 feet at one point. Now, we want to stress this was an abandoned house. Firefighters say the electricity and gas had been long shut off to the structure, but the smoke and the threat of the fire was apparently strong enough to evacuate almost 20 people from their homes in the middle of the night.
We were very concerned about the residents on either side of it, and then towards the south there are there's a trailer park, and there were 3 trailers very close to the wall that separated the house from the trailer park.
At last word, everybody is safe this morning. Now, there was some concern that traffic here on Edith would have been shut down for a while, but as you can see, it's back open at this point. And of course, they estimated that everybody evacuated would be back in their house by this time. Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you, David, taking that story very seriously this morning. And again, as David said, doesn't look like anyone got hurt in that fire. Elizabeth?
A warning for people who live in Roswell. Police are looking for the suspects of a recent home invasion that left an elderly man shaken up. Cops say the crooks are bold. It happened on Monday. Police say a woman knocked on the door of a 74-year-old man on West Alameda Street in Roswell. The woman claimed that she needed to use the bathroom, so the elderly man let her inside. That's when police say a man came out of nowhere and started demanding money from the elderly man.
He said if I wouldn't give the money, he'd kill me. He hit me and I fell. I fell in my room. And then he got a chair and he pushed it against me like that, and he had that knife.
The crooks did get away with some cash and a pair of the man's rings.
It looks like most of Albuquerque's police officers will be going to work today and won't be thrilled to be there. That's because a new survey from their union says a little more than 99% of officers in the union who took this survey say morale is low. More than 98% think the department doesn't have enough officers. Almost 80% disapprove of Police Chief Ray Schultz, and more than 94% don't approve of how Mayor R.J. Berry is handling the department.
We're hoping that this is going to be a good starting point for us to now be able to address our members' concerns, work with city leaders, work with APD leaders, and try to move forward from here to address these issues.
Well, about 90% of the officers who took this survey said the best way to improve the department is to hire more officers and pay them more. The mayor's office would not talk about the survey, and the police chief says he would have liked to talk with the union before the survey went public, about the survey before the union went public with it. Elizabeth?
The New Mexico State Fair continues to struggle to bring in money. The fair brought in a little more than $5.1 million this last year. That's around $28,000 less than the previous year. Fair officials say the free parking plus a shorter 11-day run is to blame. Now, attendance, however, was up by 8,000 people.
Well, investigators are still trying to figure out what's making students and teachers sick at one school here in New Mexico. Everyone at Memorial Middle School in Las Vegas, New Mexico, has been evacuated twice in the last week after students and teachers say they got headaches and smelled something that was like gas.
There was probably 5 kids that have been signed out, and probably 3 or 4 of those kids were with headache or stomach ache, so there's definitely something going on.
Investigators found a couple of small gas leaks and fixed them, but students are still complaining. Well, last spring, the school had an air quality test that found traces of toxic mold, so the school replaced ceiling tiles, drywall, and shrubs. Now it's set to do another air quality test. Well, new for you this morning, it's going to get harder for your kids to take online classes at a charter school if they go to Albuquerque Public Schools. That's because the Albuquerque Journal says last night a school board committee made new rules saying kids will only be able to get credit for classes that APS usually doesn't offer. This is all after one student paid a charter school $200 last year, took a whole semester of English in one weekend, and got credit for that class for just one weekend of work. The Journal says the school board will most likely officially approve the new rules on Friday. A few charities around Albuquerque will be getting a boost soon, just in time for the holidays. From the Thanksgiving holiday through the end of the year, you can go to the Santa Ana Star Casino, choose one of 4 charities that you would like to help, then they'll get 10% of everything that you lose. Now, I've got another idea, Elizabeth. If you want to help out charities, instead of going to a casino, why don't you just donate directly to the charity?
It is true. You can do that.